You go through the hardest of stuff and you realize there's nothing to do but be cheerful. Then you become a spiritual guru like me. So I'm inviting you to fast forward that path and start being happy no matter what the hell is going on in your life. This is an invitation. When someone really wants help and you can't help, you feel impotent. You feel that what's the use of you existing? Just to watch all the things go bad? Or are you going to step in and be able to help? For that courage, you need Devi Sparsha. Enough of spiritual titillation, do something really spiritual. Enough of spiritual masturbation, do something really spiritual. Get up and touch God for once in your life. Make it a tangible reality in your life. You don't need anything else. And guess what? By doing this course, you will be considered a direct student of me in the lineage. I give you a Diksha. I say the mantra and you repeat after me in the course until you get it. And that's a Diksha till the power enters into you. Once the power enters into you,
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste.
Guruji, how can people have spiritual protection and spiritual privilege and spiritual connection in today's times?
In today's times, it's become increasingly hard to have this because there's an overwhelming teaching that, first of all, that there's no God. The second of all, that you are all alone and insignificant speck of dust on this universe. So it's very difficult for people to have spiritual protection. And that's why I realized after 1 year of people coming to me and learning the 64-day challenge, I realized a lot of them had come only for one thing, spiritual protection. I said, you don't have to do so much mehnat for this. I can teach it to you in 5 days. You don't have to really struggle for this and you don't have to pay so much money to learn spiritual protection. I will teach you how you can be spiritually protected and how you can have spiritual privilege and what does it actually mean. Everything I'll teach you in 5 days. That's what I said, okay? So how do I do it? I experimented with this with a few of my students and I saw like fabulous results. All they needed is a tangible source of God. Which do you think is the most tangible source of God?
Idols?
No, the sun. Because idols can be sitting there and you won't feel anything. But the sun, you go sit in the sun, you start feeling things because you got receptors for the sun.
Yes.
Okay, those are your God receptors. So you got God receptors everywhere in your skin and especially in your eyes. So I'm going to teach people some very sacred kriyas. The most sacred mantra in the Vedas, the Gayatri mantra, I'm going to give them Diksha into that. I don't care if they're Brahmin or not Brahmin, man or woman, they're able to get this Diksha now from our Akhada. So if they can take that Diksha, they will stand in the sun, they will invoke the power of Savitri Devi and it's called Devi Sparsha. Devi will touch you. Okay? Every single day, Devi touches you, fills you with energy, fills you with the power to heal others, to heal situations, to take care of yourself, and to never worry because she's there. That is called spiritual privilege. And that is called spiritual connection. And that is called spiritual protection. Such a person can't be anything but happy. And no matter what your problems are, you'll be like, no problem. Devi's there. She'll take care of it. And you'll relax. And you'll laugh at people who are worried about anything at all. Your father died, no problem. You died also, no problem. You lost your house, no problem. You lost your girlfriend, no problem. You got rejected, no problem. You lost your job, no problem. You didn't get the promotion, no problem. Because Devi is there and she'll give something better. So that's the whole aim of us starting this. Because I'm tired of having a nation of sad sacks. I want everyone to be cheerful and happy and say, come on, let's work together, let's fix this. So instead of asking, why me, poor me, how can this happen to me? Why don't you ask, how can I fix this with the help of other people? And with the grace of God? And you'll do it. Such a person is a positive person. He doesn't have time to sit and cry. You go through the hardest of stuff and you realize there's nothing to do but be cheerful. Then you become a spiritual guru like me. So I'm inviting you to fast forward that path and start being happy no matter what the hell is going on in your life. This is an invitation. Am I going to cure you? No, I don't care about that. Am I going to fix your problem? No, I don't care about that because all this is God's work and it's karma. Can you be accepting enough to sit there and receive the solutions? Can you sit in there till God feels that you deserve power and gives it to you? She does. Gayatri Devi watches you for a few days and she gives you grace. And then you'll feel that grace and you'll be like, whoa, 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 what happened in my life? What did I unlock this new level, you know? So you want to unlock a new level in the game of life? Yeah, that's really what I'm up to now. This is what I'm so excited by because this is what I'm going to teach people so that I feel that in a few months I can have happy people around me who are smiling and joyful, not just the people living in my akhada, but everybody who contacts me on Instagram. I want them to be happy and smiling. You know how much crying is there on my Instagram? Shall I scroll and show you? Huh? So, yeah. So I want all those people to be happy because what they really want is spiritual privilege. That's all they want. They don't want anything else. They're coming and learning like secret yoga for that. It's not required. I'll teach you sacred yoga. It's not secret. Okay. Everybody knows the Gayatri mantra, but they don't know how to use it. So I'm going to teach you how to use it because I'm all about practical application. I hope you know that from my videos. This is something that a lot of you have been waiting for. I've got at least 1,000 messages saying, when are you starting Devi Sparsha? And here it is. This is it. Sign up. Let's have some fun.
Guruji, can you tell us a bit more about what does it mean to be touched by Devi, and how is that different from, how is a person who has been touched by Devi different from who is not?
See, I don't know this what other Devis do, but I'm talking about Gayatri Devi. We are asking her Dhiyo Yonah Prachodaya. And we're also saying Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi means let the power, the glory, the light, the illumination, the luster of the gods, give it to me, Devi. And then let it spread and rise through everybody that I know, my tribe, everyone I'm involved with. This is the meaning of the Gayatri Mantra. That's exactly what's going to happen. The mechanism is Devi gets happy with you and she gives it to you. You don't have to do anything else to deserve it. Devi gets happy with you and she gives it to you. Okay, that's it. You don't have to do anything else.
Guruji, what privileges can someone enjoy as Devi's child when they realize that they are Devi's child?
Any privilege, man. Today morning I was shooting this, some guys cutting grass over there. I walked out there and said, how can you cut grass when I'm shooting over here? So I'm putting down his entire profession.
Yeah.
But I was truly mad that I'm sitting to shoot such a divine thing and he's cutting grass outside. I said, can't you do it after 12 o'clock? He said, yes, I can. I said, okay, go do it after 12 o'clock. He'll do it. Okay, that's called privilege. You just have to tell people once and they do it. People come to me with all sorts of bad behavior and I tell them, stop it, and they stop it. Some guy stopped going to prostitutes, some guy stopped going to alcohol bars with his friends. Some guy stopped gambling on the stock market and started getting his life together because I told him once on Instagram. That's called spiritual privilege. You say once and people will listen. You don't have to go on telling them. You don't have to go on reminding them. You say once and they'll listen. That's called spiritual privilege, okay? So this will come. When you're bursting with the energy of the gods and you go somewhere, people notice it. And they'll repair themselves. They'll say, okay. I cured people of so many things. Drug addiction, sexual addiction, job addiction, family addiction, all sorts of addictions I've cured them from. So that they can be free. So that they can be divine. So that they can then focus on protecting others as well, not just themselves, okay? So that spiritual protection, when God gives you spiritual protection, she not only protects you, she protects everyone around you. You just have to ask her. This person is having this problem, let me help them. Some kindness comes in your heart, they'll get helped. You don't have to do anything. Or something will happen where you will realize why they didn't actually want help. And that's fine. If somebody doesn't want help, no need to help. When someone really wants help and you can't help, you feel like impotent. You feel that you're just, what's the use of you existing? Just to watch all the things go bad? Or are you going to step in and be able to help? For that courage, you need Devi Sparsha. Is it clear?
Yes. Guruji, a lot of people have already received, may have already received Diksha from elsewhere in Gayatri Mantra, or they may have received it from their parents. The parents might have taught them. So can they still learn Devi Sparsha from you?
I also received from my father. I'm a Brahman, so when I became 9 years or 10 years, he gave me Gayatri mantra and put one string on me, the Yagnopavita. So I was wearing it. Janiyu also it's called, okay? So I was wearing this and I was doing the mantra and I was doing everything. While doing the mantra, I would be thinking, how can I get money to buy a cricket bat? While doing the mantra, I would be thinking, why do people treat me so bad? Because I stammer. While doing the mantra, I would be thinking, how can I get a better cycle? While I was doing the mantra, I would be thinking, why is my father so mean to me? While doing the mantra, I'll be thinking, how come my mother is so sad all the time? While doing the mantra, I'll be thinking, how come I can't understand anything I'm being taught in school? So you're distracted. My father never told me that I have to practice early in the morning when the sun is rising, then again another sandhya in the afternoon, then another sandhya in the evening. He never told me this. He said sandhya vandana in the morning and evening. He didn't know about the afternoon sandhya. And he told me that. And then he told me some stuff and then he said, do pranayam like this. And I'm like, okay. I couldn't keep up. There were just too many things. And then he asked me to throw some water over my shoulder and then put it in my mouth. And then I was like fully confused, like what to do here. But I kind of learnt it and I was doing it mechanically. And over some time, I started seeing results even then. I started seeing people respond to me nicely. Gayatri Devi started being kind to me, but I could not recognize her because there was no ecosystem or environment for me to have any discussion about this. Because if I had wanted to have a discussion about it with my father, who had stopped practicing it long back, he would be drunk. I couldn't ask him. So that's my particular case. If you can identify with any of this, just shut up and join my course. If you think that what you learned is fantastic and you already have spiritual privilege, why are you watching this video? You know? So everyone watching this video, you definitely need it.
Do people need any kind of preparation in order to join this course?
They have to prepare to become fabulous. No man, no preparation is required. They can come.
Do they have to make changes to their schedule in any way?
Not really. Who's doing anything at 6 in the morning? Who's doing anything in the sandhyas? In the afternoon is the time people want to go out and smoke. Instead of that, you go out and do the Gayatri mantra. No matter where you're stuck in life, you need this energy to grow. Stuck in finances, you need this energy. Stuck in health, you need this energy. Stuck in job, you need this energy. Stuck in career and advancement and promotions and any kind of such shit, you need this energy to get out of the rat race. You need this energy to find people. You need this energy to find love. You need this energy to find a tribe. You need this energy to do anything, even overcome any kind of disease in your body. You need this energy first from the sun, because the sun is the primary source of energy for the solar system, not just for the earth. So you learn to build this relationship with the most tangible form of God. That's what I'm inviting you to do. Is it a good thing? Yes. Is it a bad thing? No. God.
Guruji, what results can people experience by the end of this program?
They'll start feeling Bhargo Deva going through them. All the glory of the Devas will be going through their body, bubbling through. Tuk, 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 tuk. And they're like, I can't be ordinary and shabby anymore, Guruji. That's what people tell me after doing this.
So Devi Sparsha is for anyone who wants to connect with Devi and have the spiritual
Man,
privilege.
everything I get on my Instagram DM is about problems that can be solved with Devi Sparsha. Somebody came to me saying, I'm pregnant and the father of the child is not lifting the phone, and if I tell my parents, they'll kill me, and so I feel like committing suicide. I said, do you know who can help you now? I don't have any friends I can go to. I went to one friend and she looked at me very judgy and she's vanished. Now, do you know who you can go to? You tell me. Where can she go? Where can she go?
To Devi.
Correct. This is a real option. I just want people to know this is a real option, okay? Somebody comes to me saying, I have psoriasis and I have this and that and this and that, and I'm itching myself to death. No doctor's stuff is working and no medicine is working, and I just don't know the root cause of it, and so what should I do? Who do you think they can go to?
Devi.
To Devi. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. People have problems and excuses for not being siddhas. Hey man, why are you not practicing early in the morning? I don't see you at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is when I sleep, Guruji. How can I be a siddha? You are expecting too much from me. I'm like, that is correct. I took the feedback from everyone. That's absolutely correct. Just because I am turned on by it doesn't mean anyone else has to be. So I started listening to everyone in my DM. It's all about how can I get out of my victimhood by other people's actions. Who can help them?
Devi.
Devi. That's why Devi Sparsha.
Okay. And even if someone wants to be a siddha, they still have to start here.
I still have to start here because Devi Sparsha everyone needs. Like even I need, man. Like this morning also I had some problems. And I solved it by saying, Devi, you take care of it. I'm going for my shoot. I'll go back and see what happened. So many problems happening, man. I run a large organization. So there will be problems. Nobody knows where's the head and tail of this organization because it's like a mushroom. Right? So I don't know what's mushrooming, what's blooming. Suddenly money comes from somewhere. I don't know what's happening. It's all running on God's grace. Something and all happens to us. And suddenly there'll be hope and suddenly it'll be gone. And suddenly there'll be hope and suddenly it'll be gone. And then suddenly something happens. How do you think I managed and ran this organization for 11 years? Devi Sparsha. Okay, that's the only way. Everybody else would have lost their health and died. But I became healthier. I became happier because Devi Sparsha. It's हमारे साथ श्री रघुराम तो किस बात की चिंता. Same. हमारे साथ Gayatri Devi तो किस बात की चिंता. Tell me. If you do chinta after that, then you're a chintamani. You lost your hand in an accident. And now you can't do anything like how other people do. And you want to find out what's unique about you. But there's no option for you since nobody's encouraging you. What should you do? Everybody's avoiding you because you have one hand and you can't keep up with them. Now what do you do? Devi Sparsha. That's all. Who can help you? Devi. Who gives a shit about you now? Only Devi. So yeah, that's the way you should go. Guruji, I'm doing drugs and I keep visiting prostitutes and I've also got AIDS and I've got venereal diseases and I have lost all my virya. I'm feeling tired and I think I feel like committing suicide. Who can help you?
Devi.
Devi. That's it. I'm 28 years old, Guruji. I'm trying to get married, but I have ED. What should I do? Devi. Okay, really, you need that. There's no other way. I mean, I tell people, I pray to Devi. They're like, yeah, I did it, and I don't think it's gonna work. And Devi Sparsha, just do it. Okay. Guruji, but I'm an atheist and I can't do this. How can I pray to Devi? It's his sun. Are you also like not photosensitive? Like go sit in the sun. I prevented a guy committing suicide by just making him sit in the sun. He called me somehow on my old number. Somehow it happened. Somehow Devi made me lift the call. And he's like, Guru Pashupati. I'm like, yeah. I came to kill myself. I was going to jump off from my building. And I just sat down here in the shade and it's a hot day and I just wanted to talk to you before I die. Is it possible that I can be your student in the next birth? I said, you in the shade? He said, yeah. Can you get into the sun? Yes. Can you take off your shirt and sit in the sun? Yes, Guruji, whatever you say. Okay, we'll sit there and we'll talk for some time. Why exactly do you want to commit suicide? Now, such a big financial burden, I don't think I can help. Nobody can help me. I don't think so. So, it's better I kill myself. I said, so that the burden goes on to your children and wife? And he said, yeah, something like that. I said, why do you care so less about them? I don't have energy to care about anyone. Okay, we'll sit for some more time in the sun. And he's sitting some more time in the sun. After 5 minutes, suicide cancel. Because sunlight. I suddenly felt that, yeah, Guruji, you're right. I mean, thanks for pointing out that I'm a coward. I need to get back and I need to do something. But is it like when you sit in the sun, you always feel like this, Guruji? I said, yes, always. That guy is sitting in the sun all the time now. And yeah, he's become a health coach. Yeah. and he's paid up all his dues, and he's still with his wife and children, no problem. How? Devi Sparsha. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Devi Sparsha. Okay. I'm telling you that you don't need any support from us, and we can't even support you. If you ask acharyas, I'm supporting, please support me, I will give you one wall of text of my story. Okay? They're not going to read it. They're going to say, tell Devi. So this is that course. This is that course where you get to talk directly to Devi and you get directly answers from Devi. Okay? Because really, honestly, no one else cares. Devi cares. Let me tell you that much. I can't even lie that I care sometimes. Because it's not possible for me to care about so many people. But for Devi, it's possible. That's why I'm teaching this method. Okay? So don't expect your problems to get solved from any other source other than Devi. Because only she cares. You have to understand this. If you get this, you get it. IYK, YK.
Do people have to practice Devi Maryada in order to be part of this course?
No, no Maryada, nothing. You go with full upper Maryada towards Devi. But as long as you're sitting in the sunlight, you'll still be able to feel it. Sunlight will heat you even if you're a sinner. It's the truth. And the Gayatri Mantra works for you. Because you're asking Devi. You're saying the most venerated in the three worlds. Oh, please give the light of Devas onto me and to everybody involved in my tribe. Thank you very much. This is the prayer you're making to her while sitting in the sun. You think your life won't improve? You need to learn how to do it. You need to be connected to a lineage. And guess what? By joining this course, you will be considered a direct student of me in the lineage. So that means I give you a diksha. I say the mantra and you repeat after me in the course until you get it. And that's a diksha till the power enters into you. Once the power enters into you, spiritually people will see your aura. Spiritually, ghosts and pishach and everything will see your aura. Spiritually, all the black magic shit that has happened will go away. Spiritually, everything will go away. By you taking the time to do the sadhana. Okay? Enough of spiritual titillation, do something really spiritual. Enough of spiritual masturbation, do something really spiritual. Get up and touch God for once in your life. Make it a tangible reality in your life. You don't need anything else. Get this deep spiritual connection with your divine mother. Okay?
So, on this note, what are the next steps for people who want to sign up for the channel, for the Devi Sparsha course?
Button the wow. Press the button below. Then everything is given below, man. So just read through it carefully. See if this is for you. See if you're a right fit. See if you're going to torture me or not. If you're going to torture me, don't apply. If you have questions that will torture me, don't apply. If you don't have any questions that will torture me, go ahead and sign up. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to teach you a lot of secrets about the Gayatri Mantra, how you can use it during 3 times a day during the sandhyas, or even if it's not the sandhyas, how you can use it whenever you need. How just applying this one thing. You need the one SOS. This is the SOS. Okay? Yeah, SOS is save our souls. But here it's the same thing, but to Devi. You run out of everything. There's no option, man. Instead of coming to my Instagram and going, wah, you go to Devi and you go, wah, she'll actually kiss you. And your problems will be gone. I am a Pashupati. This is a Devi. I will give you Pashus and Pashas and everything. And I'll give you teachings. But Devi doesn't give you teaching. She gives you a cleaning. She's like, oh, look at this bacha, daag achhe nahi hai. She'll clean you and put you. That's what you need. In the beginning. After that, you come to Guru. Again saying, Guruji, please, abhi main saaf ho gaya. Abhi mere ko please siddha banna hai. Please karke aao. Then I'll teach you how to be siddha.
Those who are watching, please click the button below. And if there are any other additional details needed, they will also be under this video. Just go through them and click the button. And welcome to the Devi Sparsha course.
Thanks, Yuraj.